It is good that you are here to record this picture of me in my palace garden at Addis Ababa. People who see this throughout the world will realize that even in the 20th century, with faith, courage, and a just cause, David will still beat Goliath.
Order. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge. Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is a very real prospect of a new world order.
The Council on Foreign Relations, known as the CFR, an organization publicly sworn to destroy American national sovereignty and usher in a tyrannical world police state, could not contain their glee on September 12th, the day after the tragic attack. They announced their New World Order.
There is a chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a new world order.
In their attempt to form a so-called new world order. Remember, it took them between about 50 or so years, if you notice it, from 1941 to 1991. Because in 1991, September 11th, on Ethiopia's New Year Day, September 11th, 1941, George Herbert Bush, you understand, he basically announced the New World Order. You understand? He announced a New World Order. What is this New World Order? See, it took them about 50 years to reel from that blow. So it's like the King of Kings. What did the Bible says? That unless these days be shortened, none would be saved. Not even the very elect. Unless he shortened these days. You understand? Because of the very elect, you understand, might be destroyed. You understand? So these days had been shortened. And that's why we're living right now in such a short space of time, where it seems like everything is just going on light speed. You know, I mean, even faster than light. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Yeah, they haven't even become familiar with it. I want them to get a chance to become familiar. If they're interested, they can go look things up for themselves, and then we can have a real dialogue, a real conversation, a real discussion. People can bring in evidence and facts that they know. We can bring evidence and facts to the table, and it can really grow, instead of everyone more or less just dependent on, like, okay, well, this is my take on it. You know, I have my own take on it, but this is the evidence. His Imperial Majesty identified, you understand, the New World Order. You understand, he pointed out the New World Order. He warned, you understand, the world of the New World Order. But like his warning, you understand, to the League of Nations, this warning also, unfortunately, has been avoided. But what's interesting is that the little bit of his teaching that has seeped out into the world, like through Bob Marley's Until the Philosophy, is picked up by everybody. You understand? Everybody uses this. You understand? It gives them inspiration against the powers that be. That very same speech and word sound of His Imperial Majesty that Bob Marley made into a song. That right there is the inspiration for this present generation. But because they denied more of the teachings of His Imperial Majesty, and they lied and His Imperial Majesty slandered in their minds and their perception, You understand? You know, they call him reforming. They call him as a Imperial reforming monarch and a feudal despot. How can you be both of those? You understand? How can you be both of those? It's like both a good man and a bad man. Well, somebody is double-minded. You understand? Somebody is lying about this. You know, he's a reforming monarch on one hand, and then on the next hand, he's a feudal despot. You understand? The feudal despot part is the latter part. That's the part that the Illuminati and conspiratorialists have thrown out there. That's the poison that they've inserted into the memory of the world concerning his imperial majesty. That's the lie right there. You understand? And the fortune is the lies. You understand? The lies get further in this kind of a world than the truth do.
It is good that you are here to record this picture of me in my palace garden at Addis Ababa. People who see this throughout the world will realize that even in the 20th century, with faith, courage, and a just cause, David will still beat Goliath.
In which a credible...
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order. What is at stake is more than one small country. What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge. Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is a very real prospect of a new world order. What is at stake is more than one small country.
Can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order.
Break up,